Yo, what's going on YouTube? Phased back here with another video. In today's video, I'm actually going to be showing you how to set up OBS for streaming and recording. If you've been enjoying my content, make sure to like and subscribe on today's video. And with that being said, let's get right into the video. So the first step is to just open up your OBS studios right here. And right now I have my display capture on to record the video. But what you're going to want to do is first go to settings down here, click on that. And then you're going to be brought into this settings thing with the general, the stream, the output, the audio, the video, the hotkeys, and the advanced. In general, there's just language, themes, other things that aren't really that important if you're just using OBS to stream and record. So just go down to the stream, and here it's going to ask you what service you want to use to actually stream. I have it on YouTube because I use YouTube to stream, but if you use Twitch or anything else, you can have it here. And if you use something else other than these ones, then just click custom and then put in the server and then put in the stream key from that website. So I just have it on YouTube because that's what I use. And the next thing you're going to do is just connect your account. If you're on YouTube, just press the connect account here, and then it'll open your browser and then go to the connect your account to it. And for Twitch, you just have to, well, you can actually connect your account to for Twitch, but before you had to put in the stream key, but just connect your account for here too. The next thing, go to output, and in here in output for the streaming, the encoder you want to use is, it might show up as NVIDIA NVENC H2.264 without the new here. But I'm pretty sure if you have an NVIDIA graphics card, it'll show up as the new and the other one. But if you don't have an NVIDIA graphics card, you're going to be stuck with the regular H.264. But if you do have a NVIDIA graphics card, then put it on to this one right here. For the rescale output, you don't have to worry about that. For the rate control, just put on CBR. For the bitrate, I recommend doing like an internet speed test and then looking up like how much bitrate that you can actually do with that speed test of your interconnection. But I think OBS also, if you just download it for the first time, it'll ask you for like what you're gonna use it for, and then it'll do a connection for you, like a speed test. But I think 9,000 bitrate is good enough, like for pretty good internet. If you have bad internet, then try going with 6,000. But if you have like really bad internet, then you might just want to use like 4,000 or 3,000. But 9,000 is what I recommend. Keyframe interval, I just have this at 0. For the preset, I have this at max quality. For the profile, I have this at high. Look ahead, I do not have checked. Psycho visual tuning, I have checked. 0 for GPU, and max B frames is on 2. And that was for streaming. Now for the recording, I have the type set to standard. The recording path is basically where the video is gonna go after you click the stop recording right here, and I just have it set to go to my videos inside of my file explorer right here. Generate file name without space, I have that unchecked. Recording format, I have on MP4, which is like the most basic format that you can use. The one thing is, if you have it on MP4 or MOV, you won't be able to recover the file if like the recording like corrupts or something. You won't have a chance at like recovering it. And the encoder, I have it as the same as the streaming encoder, NVIDIA NVENC H.264 new. No rescale output. Custom muxer settings, I don't have anything there. For the rate control, CBR. For the bitrate, you can go higher on this than the streaming one because it's less, you don't have to have as much for it, because when you're streaming, you don't have to have that much of a big bit rate, because if someone's looking at it like on a phone or something, you won't need that big bit rate to make it look better, because the phone will just process it as good enough. But for the recording, the bit rate should be higher. I just have mine at 55,000 just because that's what looks the best to me. But you can also have it as something like, if you want like 20,000 or 30,000 or 40,000, or you can I would say, yeah, 20,000 to 30,000 at the lowest, because if you go down to 9,000 to 10,000, it'll start looking like it would on stream, which is like a little blurry and pixelated. For the keyframe interval, I'd set it at 0. For the preset, max quality, profile high, look ahead unchecked, psycho visual tuning checked, GPU 0, max B-frames 2. Now down to the audio right here. On general, I just have 48 set for here, and on stereo. For the desktop audio, I just have my headphones selected. For the mic auxiliary audio, I have that on my microphone. If you do use other microphones or other desktop audios, you can actually set them here too, if you want to switch between like an audio source. For the meters, I have decay rate on fast, peak meter type, sample peak, monitoring device default, disable Windows audio ducking checked. And this is for your mic and your desktop audio if you want to like mute it or make it push to talk, which I don't have any of those checked. Now for the video, the base canvas resolution, you should set this to whatever resolution you have on your monitor. So if your monitor is 720p, set it to, I'm pretty sure it's 1280 by 720. If your monitor is 1920 by 1080, set the base canvas resolution to 1920 by 1080. And the output scaled resolution is what everyone else is going to see. So if you set it to 1920 by 1080, it'll be 1080p. If you set it to 1280 by 720, it'll be set to 720p. So depending on your internet connection or whatever quality you want to use, or your PC, I would say 1920 by 1080 is the best for the best quality to use. But if your PC starts seeing frame drops and stutters, then go down to 720p. Downscale filter, I just have this on bicubic, and the FPS on 60 for the smoothest gameplay. Hotkeys, you can set this to keys on your keyboard, to start the stream, to stop it. So if you want to start stream with, let's say, Q, then that can go. If you want to stop it with, let's say, H, then you can do that, and then you just press the trash can thingy to delete it. On advanced, this is basically like other settings outside of the main settings. So general process priority, I usually set this at above normal, just so OBS isn't lagging or stuttering while I'm playing the game, so that it has a higher process priority. The video, Direct3D 11, color format NV12, color space 709, color range on full. I don't know what this is. Stream delay, if you want like a delay on your stream, automatically reconnect. If your stream crashes, it'll try reconnecting to it. I have this enabled. Network, I don't have anything here, I just have it all regular. Sources checked. Hotkeys, never disable hotkeys. After that, you can just apply those settings, press OK. So other settings outside of these settings over here, you can change your scenes, your sources, your audio mixer, your scene transitions, and you can change the controls over here. So I'll start on the scenes. This is basically if you want to transition to a different scene from your main one. So your main one is basically where you have your things on, and then you can set another scene to have other sources. So if you want to have a, let's say, source in here that's a media source like this, you can browse to look at the file, and then let's see, I'll bring in this stream starting soon. You can have this actually change from this. If you want your stream to have like a wait time before it starts, you can go to scene number 2 and then it'll have it starting soon, and then you can go back to this scene when you're ready to stream. And that's basically what a scene does. Now for your sources, there is display capture, which captures your desktop and really anything that shows up on this main monitor that you have it recording on. If you have a second monitor, you can actually change it to your second monitor too, but on your main monitor it'll show the recording and things like that. There's also the game capture and the video capture are the main ones that I use. The game capture, you can press OK, and then in the mode you can capture it to any full screen application, a specific window, which is what I usually do. And then when I have Fortnite open, I go here to click and put it on that window, and then you can just press OK, and then it'll show your game only. And if you tab out of your game, it'll still keep it on your game so that you don't have anything like being shown other than your game. And then the video capture is to just get a video device. If you have a webcam or something, then you can use that. But that's the main ones that I use. And that's really all. That's it. The audio mixer, you can change the levels of the desktop audio, which is basically the game audio and your mic audio. So if I turn this down, then my voice gets lower. But then as I turn it back up, my voice gets louder and you can hear me again. But yeah, that's really all that there is. Over here to the manage broadcast and controls, you can create a new broadcast here. So the title that you want, and you can go in here and then change the title to be like, I don't know, Fortnite live stream. And then you can change the description to whatever you want. So Fortnite live stream test, and then that'll show up as the description. You can change the privacy of it, public, unlisted, private, the category, which is most likely gaming. The thumbnail, you can select the file and then just bring in a thumbnail that you have. I usually use this one, is the one that I use. The latency can be normal, low, or ultra low. I usually have it on ultra low. And then there's remember these settings so that you don't have to do this again. But that's how you can change the title, the description, the privacy, the category, anything like that. And then just press create broadcast and start streaming after you put everything in. But that's really all that you need to do to set up OBS for streaming and recording in 2021. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to like and subscribe and hit that notification bell to be notified every time I upload. And with that being said, it's been arialfx. Peace out.